This week, first graders are showing, telling, and writing time in hours. You will be using the phrase o'clock, which is short for of the clock. We will use analog and digital clocks. This is an analog clock. The front is called the face. Around the face of the clock are hours. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. There are 12 hours on the clock. The little lines show the minutes. If you count the minute lines, there are 60 because there are 60 minutes in 1 hour. The clock has 2 hands. One is longer than the other. This is how I remember which is longer. The word hour is a shorter word, so the hour hand is shorter. The word minute, is a longer word, so the minute hand is longer. When we say time to the hour, we say o'clock. For example, this clock is showing 7 o'clock. The shorter hand is pointing directly to the 7, so the hour is 7. The longer minute hand is pointing straight up to the 12. That means there are 0 minutes past the hour, and we say o'clock. So the time is 7 o'clock. What time is this? That's right, it is 8 o'clock. The hour hand is pointing directly to the 8, so the hour is 8. The minute hand is straight up on the 12, so that is 0 minutes past the hour, so we say o'clock. So this is 8 o'clock. One more tricky example. What time is this? If we see hiding behind there, the hour hand is directly on the 12, so the hour is 12. The minute hand is straight up, pointing to the 12. That means there are 0 minutes past the hour, and we say o'clock. So this time is 12 o'clock. In your work, you will see the digital form also. You may have some clocks at home that look like this. This is a digital clock, and it has a colon in the middle that separates the hours from the minutes. 0 minutes on the digital clock is shown with 2 zeros. Because there are 0 minutes, we say o'clock. So this digital clock says 2 o'clock. When we write time, we use the form we see on a digital clock. First, we look at the shorter hour hand and we write the hour. Then we write the colon. Sometimes we say ... Last, we look at the longer minute hand and write the minutes. The last thing I want to show you today is how to write a little helpful hint for writing and drawing the hands on the clocks. So I tell the students to make a dot where the hand would end and then connect the dots. So if you're drawing an hour hand, you're going to draw the dot on the inside of the number so the hand is shorter. So if I wanted to draw 3 o'clock, I'm going to put my dot before the 3, so it's not touching the 3. Now I'm just going to connect those dots. So that's my hour hand. If you're drawing a minute hand, you're going to draw the dot on the outside of the circle of the clock face so that it goes all the way through the number. So o'clock, I want my minute hand to go straight up to the 12, so I'm drawing my dot right on the outside of that circle and then connecting the dots. And then I end up with a nice straight line. Do not worry about drawing those arrows. That can be a tricky thing for first graders. So just draw the lines. I challenge you to count all the digital and analog clocks where you live and practice telling time.